What is up, my home bros? It is Reckless Riley here, and today we are playing Massacre, a brand new minigame by myself, and it goes with the game type, HammerHead. Now take that game type literally, and you'll see why in a second. Now, if you're a human, you'll spawn with a hammer, and I'll be telling you, and what you want to do is you want to be smashing that into the mole's head, who will be in warthogs. Now, the moles, as I said, they'll be in warthogs, and they'll spawn by a driver position and a gunner position. Now, they can only get in those, there's no passenger, because that's completely pointless. But anyway, the gunner will have a goshawk, and they'll be trying to go through, and since their head can actually phase into a block because it's so close, it's put at the perfect height, and they'll take 2 to 3 shots to kill them, depending on whether they're using hard light shield, they have regeneration fields, which brings me back to the humans, who will have 2 different abilities they can choose, hard light shield and regeneration field. Now, regeneration field makes it so that you can regen your health quicker, but your hard light shield makes it so that you can actually block attacks, which both really have some ups and downs to them, but I prefer the hard light shield personally, just because it's an all-around good one. But if you're really pro, then you can go regeneration field, and it really does help you a lot. Now, one of the things I just love about this minigame is that when you're a human, it may be a little bit hard to get the zombies at first, because you have to get the perfect timing to land it right on their head, because you have to hit in just a very small hitbox, considering that they're phasing through a block. But if you hit them, it is the most satisfying thing ever, because you get a double kill every single time, because there's a driver and a gunner, but the best thing about it is that you actually get this big explosion, which is the most awesome thing, because it's just like double kill, huge explosion. It's just the most awesome thing, because there's no actual wreckage in front of you, so it doesn't block you or anywhere you're running, because it's underneath the map. But you get this huge explosion. Love that part of the thing. Now, another thing that a lot of people gotta know about this map is when you're a zombie, and let's say there's no warthogs for you to get, you gotta go through the green shield at the back, because it'll actually teleport you to the other side where you can pick up another warthog. So if you are out of warthogs, you need more warthogs, go through that green shield and it'll teleport you to the other side. So make sure you remember that when you're playing it, because it's a very useful thing to do, and it's very, I don't know, just useful. And don't blow up the green shield, because then it'll be see-through for about like 3 seconds. Anyway, another thing that I recommend doing in this map is make sure you have an awesome gunner. Not gunner, driver. Make sure you also have both a good driver and gunner. But the driver is the more important one, because the driver is the one who could get you killed. The driver, what they want to do is they want to far away from them as possible, but staying at a kind of a minimum safe distance, because it's really hard to shoot the zombies with the goshawk, because there's not really any auto aim or anything, and there's not really like a precision aimer or any zoom, so you really gotta be kind of like at medium range to shoot them and actually hurt them. So if you want to do that, you want to be at medium range, have a really good driver, but try and have a good gunner at the same time. The gunner is more of a second thing. The gunner is kind of a funner person to be, because you actually get the kills for it, but the driver I personally enjoy, just because you have full control over everything that the gunner does. So let's say, oh, there's a huge pile up of people, you can put them at the perfect area. It's kind of like having an auto turret on your back. What would you prefer, being the auto turret and being driven around, or would you prefer to drive around an auto turret? It kind of makes sense that you would want to drive them around, because then you have more control over it. Now this map, it really took me about, I'd say 2 days to make, because I started late at night, went back in the morning, started working on it, and I'm really glad that I remade this map. If you guys did not know, I made this in Halo Reach. If you guys go back in my videos where I was still a squeaker, if you want to hear me from then, you can go back and see that I was a true hardcore squeaker, and I showcased this map in Halo Reach, which I made. But the thing is, not many people download. I think it got 14 downloads, which wasn't really a lot, and I really love this minigame, so I wanted to bring it back for everybody to enjoy. I really just love this minigame. It takes a lot of skill to kill the zombies, but it takes a lot of skill for the zombies to kill the humans, so it takes a lot of skill all around. If you're last man standing, you will have 3 times 300% damage resistance, and you'll have overshields. So try not to get killed, do your best, and just have a freaking fun time. Anyway guys, I'm Reckless Riley here on MadMaps for the win with another minigame by myself. So if you guys want to download it, it'll be in my file share, Reckless Riley, the L is a 1 in Riley. So I'll see you guys later. Roll the dubstep!